So the very first thing that you have to do in developing your brand impact messaging is you have to identify what is the problem that your ideal client is currently facing that they want to have solved. Because just because you have a good product or service, it doesn't mean that it is a product or service that your client is willing to buy or willing to pay you for, because it's not necessarily solving the problem that they have. So what I tell people all the time when you're looking at an ideal client, it has to be somebody that you have access to. It has to be somebody that's willing to pay you, and it has to be somebody that will pay you, right? So when you're developing your brand messaging, you have to make sure that you're identifying the problem of your ideal client. They want what you have, they can pay for it, and they're willing to pay for it. So identify what the problem is that they have. Are they trying to lose weight? Are they trying to streamline processes? Are they trying to save money? Are they trying to grow their business? Are they trying to have satisfying relationships? Are they trying to increase their confidence or increase their self-esteem? Are they trying to create a wellness plan? Are they trying to get healthier? Are they trying to have better relationships with their kids? Are they looking to implement a system within their business? So you have to identify what is the problem that your ideal client has. So number one, what is the problem that your ideal client has? And so that's how you start off your brand messaging. Ask them some questions. Are you currently losing sleep at night over your business because you don't have consistent revenue? Do you wake up, in a panic or in a sweat because you see the zeros going down in your bank account? Do you think that your clock is ticking because you're over 40 and you've not married yet and you still want a child, right? That may be a question for somebody that's doing a dating service. So you've got to figure out what is the problem that your ideal client has so that you can be able to ask them the right questions, right? So that they can self-identify and say, I want to work with you, whether they're seeing you on social media, whether your website, whether a networking event, whether you're on a discovery call with them or whatever. Identify the right problem so that you can ask the right questions, okay? So once you identify the problem, the second thing that you want to do is you want to tell them about the possibilities that they could have in working with you. Right? To give you an example, imagine what it would be like to wake up every morning with a new income in your business account. Basically, you're helping them to develop a passive income revenue stream. Or imagine what life would be like if you were married to a man that adored you and was emotionally connected to you. Or number three, imagine, a life where you didn't have any chronic pain and that you had vitality and the energy and you were able to do the things that you were, 10 years ago. Imagine the possibility, visualize, right? So after you define the problem, the second thing that you want to do is to talk to them about the possibilities that they can experience working with you. And the reason why you're doing that is you want to take them out of the current situation that they're in now, and you want to place their mind in the future of where they can get working with you, right? So the third thing that you do after you've identified the problem, you've given them the possibilities. Number three is now you're going to talk to them about the solution. And the solution is you. Or the solution is your product, your service, or your business. And so you're going to tell them what your transformational process is, what your transformational product is to help them to achieve the results that they want. And that's why it's so important that you accurately identify the problem and show them the possibilities, because now you've shown them the possibilities. They're like, oh my God, I want that. And so now your product or service has to be the solution, has to be the pathway to their transformation. Right. So let's just say the problem that a person has is that they're not saving, right? That they need to be able to have a complete financial plan. So the possibilities may be, imagine what it would be like to retire at 50, to take a dream vacation every quarter and to pay off your house and pay off your kids' college, right? So that's the possibilities. And the solution or service that you provide could be a holistic financial plan where they're still able to enjoy life, still able to save, invest, but you give them the step-by-step plan of what it is that they need to do, and you hold them accountable for it. So do you see how that works? So the 3 steps in identifying your powerful branding impact messaging is problem, possibilities, and solutions. Now, The key in all of this is that you have to have the confidence within yourself to be able to make those bold statements, to be able to stand in the truth of this is what you can deliver. You have to have the confidence to be able to call out your ideal clients on the problems that they're having and then to be able to give them a solution. So, branding, as I always say, it is a spiritual journey, is where you're having to peel back the own layers within yourself to become authentic and for you to do your own work and stand in your own truth so that you can help your clients stand in their own truth.